It's different to last year. Last year I let a lot of my heavy lifting go away because I was so concerned about being fit for the Open and just trying to match like Rob in his capacity and all these guys in their capacity. And I lost a lot of strength. So this year, being able to maintain a lot of strength and just try and build on my cardio that I had at regionals.
I think though, just as the sport progresses, it's just going to get harder and harder for new people to break in without a solid athletic background, just because of the nature, like the higher nature of the skills that are coming up now, and just the amount of time. You know, when I started, if you could do 100 kilo snatch and 10 muscle ups, you're, even less, you're pretty solid. But now you've got to be able to do 15, 20 muscle ups unbroken, and you got to be snatching 110, 115, 120, that sort of stuff. So it's just getting harder and harder, and I think that gap's just going to widen as the sport starts to develop professionally. It's going to give the athletes that are at the top more time to train and more of a means to train, and that's just going to help increase that gap from people just coming in and doing it recreationally.
I feel like the way that I'm training at the moment, my numbers are comparable to some of the girls that I felt like last season I wasn't anywhere near. Kind of like I can keep up with them gymnastics wise, which is what my weaknesses were last season, even though I'm bigger. Kind of move a little bit more efficiently now thanks to raw strength and conditioning.
I guess there's different thoughts on it. Like some people say all the work's done, you can't really improve too much. I don't really think that. Even if it's just your load stays the same and you might get only 1% fitter and it doesn't really make a difference. If you just get used to going hard every day, or you hit your PB every time you go for that lift, it just gives you that mental edge. So when you go into it and you're hurting, it doesn't hurt quite as bad because you've been doing it. Whereas if you try and deload a bit too early to just play it safe and think you're fit enough so you don't get injured, I think you can lose that mental edge, and then it gets to the day and you can't quite get back there. And then if you do, you get really sore and you can't back it up. So I think you've got to try and do whatever you've done in the off season to get you to this point, continue to do it. Maybe add in a few higher intensity, low load workouts. Like for example, you know that this Open's going to be a 10-minute workout with light weight and you're just going to have to go the whole time. So start doing a few more of them over than your 5k runs and your 10k runs. So swap that out for your high intensity and try and keep your heavy lifting as much as you can.
The first day is probably like, I couldn't ask for anything better. The max snatch and the muscle up with the ring dip thing. So yeah.
How does this fit into your preparation for the Open?
It fits in fine. Like when you think about it, you can't plan everything around the Open. Like if you're good enough, you're gonna make it. If you're busting that hard, like you probably shouldn't be there. So that's my way of it. But I don't know.
What does Rory tell you?
Nah, Rory's fine. He just said if you're sore, because I've had a bit of a back issue, he said if it hurts, just stop, because the priority is the Open. But why wouldn't I want to come to Perth with you guys? All I hear is you giggling all the time. So, yeah.
How do you think you're going to go in the Open?
How am I going to go? I'm going to kill it. I will hopefully do better than people think.
What do you think people think that you're going to do?
I don't know. I think because I didn't have a good run last year, that I've kind of fallen off the radar. I went team, I've kind of gone under the, been a bit hidden for a bit. I'm going to come back. Boom. That's the plan anyway.
How has your preparation been different this year?
So I've hardly been doing a lot of heavy weights recently. I'll do a few complexes, but like today, that's only the second time I've ever hit 75. The last time I hit it was with you at Schwartz. So just stuff like that, like I haven't really been heavy lifting. A lot of, like cardio, I guess you could say, and just trying to push those limits and get that threshold, and I think you have to go in confident. That's another thing. You can't question yourself. Like I was like that, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going in like that, because you won't make it. The more you doubt yourself, then it's not gonna happen.
My name is Joel Munro. I'm training out of Royal Commando now in Newcastle. Before that I was living on the Gold Coast training with Zeke at Live Elite. Been doing CrossFit now for probably just over 2 years. First started probably about a month or so before the 2013 Open, and we went into the 2013 Open with about a month's experience, and like couldn't even do double unders till the first to that open workout come out, and but that was a good experience. And then from there, just yeah.
How did you do in that Open?
I think I finished around 150. Yeah. So.
Did you submit your scores?
For 2013?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2014, I was away for work, so I still did most of the workouts, but I just couldn't submit my scores.
And do you have any idea where you would have placed if you did submit your scores?
Oh, no, probably around 50, top 50, around then. Yeah.
Whatever you want, like split or you can go sideways.
30 seconds coming up, but who cares? Leo still going. It's Dad, you might have to cut him off at 50.
What the hell? My instincts never looked that good.
I reckon he'll do really well. He's put in the hard yards, and he's killing it at the moment. He's kicking my ass. So I'm backing him. Top 30.
Is it beating you a lot of training?
We haven't done too much together. We've done a few little short, sharp ones, and we've pushed each other right to the end. So we're pretty even at the moment. I've got him a few times, he's got me a few times. This year's Open could be different, so you don't know. But he's definitely got the engine, and he's just got that mental capacity as well to just hang in there when he's doing it really tough. That's what you need in the Open.
I started working with CJ Martin from CrossFit Invictus over in the States, and their program is really good. Now I've been working with him individually, so it's helped me heaps. Like everything's just volume of training, how to train properly, technique, everything. It's just helped me heaps. Yeah.
And what areas of your fitness do you feel have improved since you started Invictus, and which areas do you really need to improve a lot on? Like, what's your weaknesses?
Yeah, definitely I need to work on my strength. My squat's probably my weakest thing, so high volume squats hurts me. My engine's good, so good chippers and stuff like that I enjoy. Gymnastics, my body weight stuff's good. It's just the high rep heavy stuff is what's going to hurt me if it comes up this year.
And what expectations or ambitions do you have for this year's Open?
Definitely top 30 is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, top 30 is the goal.
And you feel that's a realistic goal for you at this time?
At this time, yeah. I don't see why not. it's hard to judge off what other people are going at the moment because you don't really know how the rest of the boys are going, but just trying to concentrate on myself, and at the moment I'm confident I can hit that top 30, yeah.
Whoa. Nice, nice. Go, keep grinding. Keep grinding. A few more reps. Let's go. Keep it moving. Get in that shape. Go. Nice. 18. Push. This heat sucks, dude. Triple one there whenever you're ready.
How you feeling, Joe?
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
That sucked. But I couldn't keep up with Joel. I heard your numbers all the way through. You were like 4 or 5 reps ahead of me. What'd you end up with? 20. 20, yeah. I got 15. Oh, that was so heavy. What qualities do you reckon Con have that puts him into that top 5 at regionals?
He's pretty strong, obviously, and just very fit and determined. He's able to back up, which a lot of guys seem to struggle with. I think that's the main component. Back up as in keep about 85–90% intensity going in each workout. You see a lot of people hit the first one on the first day and then they start going downhill.
You just watch the last 3 workouts? It was 100%,
right.
70%, 40%.
Perth doesn't count. Yeah. Perth doesn't count. He started spewing out there, but...
What areas has Khan improved in compared to last year, do you reckon?
Probably strategy. First few times I trained with Khan, he used to just start real hard and I'd start laughing at him because he just slowed down. Now he actually thinks about how to pace something or the type of movements, if there's rowing and muscle ups and using the same muscle groups. He'll break it up in different ways now, whereas before he just started gung-ho and start going. Oh, the rope climb workout's the best. I was laughing, mate.
I've watched that a few times, eh?
I was on the microphone just pissing myself. But yeah, no, he's definitely improved that sense, yeah. And just I suppose from gaining more experience and versing sort of, I guess, high quality athletes, his head's a lot better throughout a comp.
Yeah, definitely more than last year. I was pretty much unknown last year, so it didn't really bother me too much this year. I think I've got to back up what I did last year in the regionals, so it'll be definitely challenging.
Yeah, but it's a bit different for you, like having, I guess, not a great score in the Open, but then having a really good score at regionals, which probably is the score most people judge you from.
Yeah, yeah.
And then trying to back that up in another Open. That's, yeah. Do you think about that, or?
Yeah, a little bit. Just take it one step at a time, one workout a week, and see what I can do. I've conquered a few of my weaknesses, so hopefully they don't get me this year.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. As the weather starts to heat up, let's make sure we hydrate. Go and check out the body science course.
Was that one?
How you feeling, Joe?
Go and hang out at the recovery bar. Get fresh as you can.